I am back. Sorry about that. Fucking telemarketers. They're so annoying.
Yeah. So you were saying?
Uh, Telemarketers. They're annoying. Oh, yes, I was saying. What was I saying?
I think you were about to talk about Marceline and Bubblegum.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Those two are doing it. Well, they used to do it.
At least I think that's where you left off.
Yeah, no, I think that's what you were talking about. Yeah, there's this weird little, you know, uh, you know, romance thing hinted on Adventure Time with Bubblegum and Marceline. But another thing is just, I haven't watched a lot, I have Cartoon Network, but it's the Australian Cartoon Network, so it's just reruns of Adventure Time, Gumball, and regular show on a never-ending basis. And it's just like, there's no new episodes, so I gotta go out and watch Adventure Time on YouTube.
Ah.
Yeah. So I haven't seen that episode where older Finn gets back. Warrior. You know Bravest Warriors?
Yeah, I've seen that, and I enjoy it. It's just that I'm kind of waiting. Now I have to wait for what I think they said a whole another year, until 2014, or at least August, or was it this fall?
Have you actually rewatched the older episodes?
Yeah, they're pretty good. But with I still prefer Adventure Time more. But Bravest Warrior, the more I watch it, the more it grows on me. And frickin' Catbug, I swear, I love Catbug.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of Catbug on my chest. I will. I'm not just saying this to be funny. I will. Eventually, one of these days, I will get Catbug on my chest, tattooed like the Superman symbol.
I'm Catbug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gas-powered stick. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, I'm just gonna one day I'm gonna go to a convention holding a stick, and I'm just gonna go around saying gas-powered stick and see how many people respond with "It never runs out of gas."
Gas-powered stick. Yeah, that's me saying gas-powered stick in my creepy Milan voice.
Yeah. So Milan, I gotta ask, would I be okay if they went public with the Marceline Bubblegum relationship? What about you? That's been the big draw for the show. And I know I keep bringing it up, but the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's kind of the biggest draw of the show these days.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's weird. Most all-female characters now in fiction are now, I feel quote unquote, they're all bi now. All females are bi because female homosexuality or bisexuality is more accepted because it's hot. But if they did come out with that, that'd be wonderful. That'd be very inclusive. Hey girls, it's okay if you like other girls, and here's Marceline and Bubblegum holding hands or kissing or something. Yeah, that's wonderful. Don't you can't lynch homosexuals anymore, old people.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think they're also trying to build to that because Bubblegum is basically Ice King has given up on her to be with this giant freaking island woman.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you didn't watch that, but sorry, spoiler.
It's fine. It's fine. You just you're sparking my interest in things. Say one question. Do you know what a kebab is?
No, I don't, and it's probably going to be very creepy.
It's not. It's actually some Middle Eastern food. It's basically this roll of cut up beef, vegetables, and sauces. It's basically this. It's rolled up in this Arabic bread. I don't know what's the proper American term for it, but it's fucking delicious. I just wanted to bring it up because I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I just talk about food. Fat people tend to do that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other than that, I've been enjoying Adventure Time. This season's going to be ending soon, and again, I'm going to be running out of stuff. Regular show, I'm off and on about.
Regular show is pretty actually really good because it's just this mundane mixed with the incredibly cosmic.
Yeah,
it's hey.
I really did enjoy the 100th episode because they did this scene where they literally brought back everything from the show to merge into one giant duck man, and while the song they were playing was "You Got the Touch" from Transformers the movie.
That is badass.
Like I had to when they started playing it, I'm like, hang on, I literally rewinded it to oh my god, that is the Touch.
The Touch is oh my god.
Say what you want. That's one of the greatest goddamn songs ever.
I'm not fucking, I'm not saying that is the greatest song written by human beings. I mean, I'm not, what's the word? I am not challenging you on this fact. It's a fact. Yeah. What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know, the thing is, there's so much to talk about that I think, a lot of both you and I kind of are on even ground on for the most part. Outside, with regular show, getting on that real quick, I'm kind of just on the fence about it, really. And
it's actually, give it a chance. It's
no,
actually pretty good.
I watch the show, it's just I'm not on the ball with it as much as I am with Adventure Time. But yeah, I've tried also writing Adventure Time stories, there was, I've tried creating this thing called the Mordred Saga, which is Mordred is this original character I created that's supposed to be Marceline's twin brother. And this guy, he was banished and sealed away in the Nightosphere for 1,000 years after he tried to take over his father's kingdom.
Uh-huh.
And he's been, he gets out, and he intends on, he first, the whole idea is that he kills Marceline's father, takes control of the Nightosphere, and is trying to rip a hole into the land of Oo to have the Nightosphere bleed into the land of Oo.
That's some badass villain shit right there.
Yeah. But yeah, he is a very sadistic person. He was meant to be this very sadistic person, and kind of like Alucard, really.
Alucard, Helsing and Adventure Time crossover.
How would I do that?
How would you do that?
How would I do that?
I don't know. Just do that. It needs to be a thing.
Well, I'm not gonna make another goddamn audio drama about it.
Oh yeah, by the way, what kind of for the Gravity Falls Doctor Who crossover audio drama, what kind of Doctor do you want me to channel?
Well, like I told you last time, Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor.
11th Doctor. That's the recent one, right?
Yeah.
That's the recent one. That is the one with the fizz.
Yeah.
It's the one with the fizz. Yes. Why can't we have a Russian doctor? Okay, everybody get into the TARDIS.
Because a Russian doctor, how he would probably solve things is hit the TARDIS with a wrench to fix it.
Yes, I hit, no, I do not hit the TARDIS, I do not hit women on occasion, I don't always hit the TARDIS. The TARDIS is a good girl, it is not, it does what I want her to do, TARDIS is great, let us all go into the TARDIS and we shall go fight those little bastards in the what did they call it? The Daleks. They're basically Nazis in trash cans.
I get it, Milan. I get it.
all right, yeah. I kind of overkilled that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you think of this whole theory that Princess Celestia and Discord had a thing back in the old time?
I don't really support that. The thing is, there are a lot of theories for MLP. It's just that I don't kind of give into them because it's usually a fan base. And don't get me wrong, the fan base has done some really cool world building with that. And I've done some world building with it. I just don't follow the Celestia Discord pairing because it's. I mean, I don't respect anyone's. I don't disrespect anyone's pairings. It's just that I'm not a big fan of it, so I can't really follow the Discord Celestia thing.
Say, have you seen that Jebediah Springsteen video with the whatchamacallit, Care Bear veteran.
Yeah.
What was
that was hilarious.
What about the super heterosexual zombie apocalypse video?
That I saw and I was like, huh. That was my reaction. Huh.
Really? Just huh?
Well, it was kind of a long day for me, so maybe if I was in like a better mindset.
Ah, right. Well, yeah. I'm just pimping out Jebediah Springsteen. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Ignore it. I'm a whore. I tend to pimp out things on other people's channels, and if I overstep my bounds, please, you have every right to what's the right word? Punish me.
But
I don't mean that in a sexual term. I mean like sexy,
I wasn't gonna go there, Milan. You didn't need to tell me.
I'm sorry. You just went like and I thought you were thinking that, but. Yeah, everyone, I have a weird tendency of making things awkward.
He takes the whole term of "that's what she said" and destroys it.
Indeed. And thankfully, thankfully now, thanks to recording technology, you had to be there is no longer a thing most of the time.
Yeah, but yeah, the thing with getting back on that, like I've done some world building. Like I've written characters in MLB. I just like it's kind of late and I just don't want to go through it. But I think one of my favorite creations were the Berserkers.
Berserkers? Who are they?
The Berserkers were like these. I based them kind of like a combination. They were wolves. They were actual like big Nordic wolves,
Yeah.
and I based them off of like a combination of Vikings and the mutants from Dark Knight Returns.
Really?
Yeah. Like these guys were like they would go around just causing random acts of violence, and they just like they were just these like this. They were more like a gang than they were like a pack, and they just went out and just destroyed villages or homesteads, and just for the sake of they were doing violence for the sake of violence.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
Those are horrible, violent things.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one of the other things. But with, I don't know. Like I said, I'm running out of things to watch, and nothing good is like. There are some good things that I'm kind of curious about. Like, I want to try out. Well, not try out, but give this a few other shows a look. Like I'm giving She's Out the benefit of the doubt, and hasn't disappointed me so far. Wizards vs. Alien's been good, and there has been some animes I've been wanting to check out. Some new animes.
Like what?
Like this anime that everyone's been talking about called Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
It's this show about this medieval country, and I told Bill about it. Zanzibar.
Oh yes, Attack on Titan. Yeah, I know that show.
Yeah. The premise sounds cool. It's just that, I just don't have time for it,
Yeah. Actually, if you're into something short and sweet and really disturbing and visually compelling, there's this new deconstruction of the magical girl genre anime. Basically,
Madoka Magica, I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it? All right. I gotta see that, man. I've heard so many interesting things about that.
Yeah, it's weird too because I'm trying to get I'm trying to get Pop Culture Diva and a few other people into watching anime because they're kind of running out of stuff to watch too. And I suggested to Deanna Magical Girl Madoka Magica because she had seen Sailor Moon, and I'm like, okay, this will completely destroy your thought of that. And she's always looking for good deconstruction.
Yeah, that woman and her deconstruction, it's the thing she's known for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have stopped at that woman and her deconstruction. Yeah. You know what? How long have we been on? 2 hours, man.
Well,
you want to go to bed?
Well, hour and a half. Well, we'll stay on for a little longer if that's cool. But it's your call.
Man, I am literally starving. I want to go out and buy myself a kebab and eat it. I have nothing to eat here at all. My father, he He used to drive a tank and